Yo,
Can you hear me?
yep.
Yo.
What's up? What's up? People are chatting today. That's nice. Not gonna leave me hanging today. What up, chat?
Did you take a trade today?
Yeah, I was in a EJ sell from here, but then this closed, so I just closed at like plus $10 because I didn't like the way that 30-minute closed, as well as it was a 4 hour, so I just got out. But I like buys. If we close above here, and this next 30-minute respects this low and breaks this high, I'm getting in. I think we're gonna get up to here. I was in a EJ.
That's I'm not that on much as well.
Play I'm looking. Because this, to me, at the moment, if we close above, was just coming back to make that bottom wick here, and then we're gonna drive up and fill the wick with the with some volume and at least tap into this like 125, 386 area. Because if this bearish candle closes like this, we should respect this high and break this low if this is going to be resistance down. That's kind of what I'm looking. Yo, what up? I'll get you that. Am I in the Zoom call? Yes, I am in the Zoom call. It's my Zoom call. So I am in it. This is in 1 minute. It will be the NYSE Open. What up, Clay? Curtis.
Yo, what's good?
Waiting. Alright, Jesse, we'll pull this up. And at EJ sells. Five minutes. Yeah, that's possible. If it breaks this low, I think it is gonna fall to here. But if we break this high, we're going for the wick fill and we're going up. Then price will have created support. Stop loss. Because if we're coming down, we should respect this high, make a lower high, and make a lower low and come down. But if this created support here, see a higher low and a break of the high, go up, and the hourly has a wick to go fill, and then we also have clean traffic on the hourly to our left if we get above.
Oh, can you hear my PlayStation in the background making all the noise?
Somebody's got a little background. Not sure who it is.
Mad when I take the bill and pay for meals, ain't even gotta say it's real, cause I understand the value of time.
I got entry at 043. I just took a buy on EJ once we broke above here. Stop loss here. EP about 2 to 1. It's kind of what I'm looking for. Stop loss is about 13 pips. So if we can get up to here, we got clean. Once we get above here, we got clean traffic. So it just looks hourly wick fill and traffic. So I think we should get up to here. But we'll see. And I'm anticipating this NYSE volume to move this 4 hour up for the wick fill, and then can get a little bit higher too. But if we can get the wick fill, that would be good. For the sub. Appreciate it. Hopefully EJ can continue. Get that wick fill. Once we do get the wick fill, I'm gonna go break even. So we hit that 17 pip. Probably gonna secure something and then get break even. Then leave a runner in. Ali, hello, hello. How do I feel about NYSE compared to Asian? For the most part, it's much better. Yesterday rained a little bit, so we just watched, but normally NYSE and NY do way better than the Asians. Looking like hourly might be filling that wick, and then I would expect us to push through here as the 4 hours kind of just a wick fill. Still has clean traffic. So we'll see if that volume can pushing us up off of this support through here into, 30 minute. We're clean on the 30 minute to here. Ideally, if we can tap that, that would be good. But once we get the wick fill, we shouldn't be returning back here is kind of the idea. So nice little greater than 1 to 1 if we get the wick fill. So kind of the play I'm looking. What up, Phil? Confirmation candle for the buy was when we broke above this candle. with a higher low to the previous. You rewind about 11 minutes. I told you exactly what I was waiting for to enter with my stop loss target. So plan was, if we broke this high, made a higher low to here, respecting support, should push up, and 4 hour has a wick fill with clean traffic, so I'm expecting this to push through here and to the wick fill, and ideally get up to here.
Can you still hear the background noise?
No, I think you're good.
It's my PlayStation. It sounds like a.
Oh, I hear a little whistling.
Oh.
Yeah. We will check out gold. We're gonna let this trade finish moving a little bit. Jay is flying, eh? Cool. On 4 hour, let's get that wiki fill. Almost there for the wick fill. Yeah, that's a lot, Andy. Careful. If you're break even on all of them, yeah, just make sure you don't throw trades at it too many times. Thanks, John. Appreciate it.
How's it going, Paul?
Yo, what's up?
Not much.
Get any trades this morning?
I'm in the process of one right now with UJ.
Nice. What are you looking at? Buys, sells?
Sells. It just hit the 2 and 4 hour resistance, so I'm gonna wait for it to change at 15 minutes, and I'll probably take a sell if it doesn't hit my 1 hour resistance.
Nice.
So right now it's on a big uptrend, or not, I should say uptrend, but it's got clean traffic going all the way up.
Nice. Yep, I just secured on EJ, guys. I went break even. Because if this does return from here, I would assume we'd be reacting from resistance. So we're risk free, and we'll see if our runner can hit this 1 hour resistance at 125,386. 5, 3. Put it there. I like that. Let's check out the daily. Let's see where the daily can go. Maybe this can be. Oh no, we're coming. Yeah. So we're gonna put it 125 384. Right here is 34. Actually, I lied. Kind of a long shot, but I'm gonna set it for the weekly Wickville. Since it's a runner, we'll see if we can go on. You know, I did BE just hit, even though it's already break even, but we'll mark that real. Yeah, that's only right there. Yeah, that's not too far. We'll just set 50 pips. If we can hit that, that'll be a phenomenal. Look at that candle though, like that's that candle reading stuff. Beautiful. Nice job on whoever secured. Beautiful. I feel real good about closing those cells earlier then. But, I think I'll keep running, I think. I don't know, the 1 hour resistance, so I don't know if I want to hope we get through that. I don't like hoping for trades. But the daily and the weekly look really good. Higher low, we might break above, make a higher high. If we look at the weekly, we are smooth sailing. It looks like we could get that wick fill there today. We got higher lows, higher highs. Should ideally come close to that top of the wick. So we'll see how we react at that 1 hour distance here. But there's daily resistance. I don't know why that's up there. Oh, I think I looked. Did I look left? Yeah, I did. Okay, so daily is... once we get above here on the daily, we're good up to here. That Wickville. We'll manage it. Oh, wow, she's popping. Damn, that was quick. If this thing hits that TP up there, that'll be my one trade for the day. Not gonna try and take another. Yeah, it looks pretty good. That'd be beautiful. 50 pips. Wish I would have held my full position a little longer, but if this would have reversed and rejected here, I would have felt real stupid not going break even. So when trades go your way, you can't I mean, like I just said, I kind of wish I would have held it a little bit longer, but I know if it would have went the other way, I'd have been even more... I would have definitely been irritated if I didn't go break even once we did come into resistance. And I did take something off the table. So if it did reverse, I would have still made money, but now that it's running, you just got to keep trading it the same way. Can't be like, oh, I gotta hold this longer next time, because if it retraces and you don't make anything, you're gonna be more upset than not leaving a full position to run. I think we're gonna hit that weekly wick fill. 50%. Yep. Yeah, you always feel better when it's risk free and you have made money. Because if it does reverse, it's like, you know what? I didn't sit here for nothing, kind of thing. So these breaks of highs and stuff work much better in the London and New York session, especially when Asian's not. Yep, I think so. That one played out. I expected us to go up. Didn't expect this 30-minute to move all the way up like that, but hey, I am not gonna complain. sure to hit that like and subscribe if you made some money. 63 likes, 26 watching. I think we can get that a little bit better. Completely. I don't think that thing came into drawdown once. I think once we got in, it just went. Austin, did you get in your UJ?
No, I didn't make a trade yet. I'm still waiting.
What are you waiting on?
It to hit this 1 hour resistance and then change time to 30 minutes and then hopefully drop then.
Okay, you got your chart marked up?
Yeah.
Okay, you wanna on TradingView you have it marked up, right?
Yeah.
You wanna send a link and we can check it out. You know how to do that?
I'll figure it out in a second here.
Hey, can you see my screen?
Yeah.
So go to this little camera on the top right, click it,
Oh, perfect.
and then click save. Or no, just click copy and then send the link in the Zoom chat. Yeah, it was a real quick trade, Phil. That was nice. I was a little annoyed on these sells I got in earlier because my 2-to-1 was right at the bottom of this candle. But once this one closed, I didn't like the close and the 4-hour open, so I closed it at like, I don't know, $10 profit. And then it fell to 2-to-1, and I was like, are you kidding? And then I saw that we were possibly rejecting support. And if we wicked below and we came back up, they would just kind of be making that bottom wick for the 4-hour to then drive and fill that wick. So I was like, ooh, this will even be a better opportunity. Are you always live after Wicks Don't Lie? Yes. I don't know if he ended yet. He ends. I think if they smash a trade real early, they end a little early. But if it ranges early in like NY, then they go a little longer. I think he is done. Okay. Yep, I'll be back in a second. Yep, yeah. Typically right around 8 to 8:30. Usually the 8:30 candle gives a really nice move, as it is the NYSE open. So you see we had London kind of do this. Is that London? Yeah, London pushed up, and we had NY pre-NY kind of pulled us down. NY created a support, pushed back up, and then coming into NYSE we fell back to support, and NYSE continued pushing us up just like we were doing previous. So just little things you'll start to notice as you trade the sessions. So pre-NY was sells, coming into NY was nothing, and then once we fell back at support and we rejected it, NYSE open volume, the idea was to continue bullish like London session was, to at least get back to the high up here, and then we did wick fill. How many trades do you take a session? Well, with this trade, I'm only taking one, because this was a phenomenal trade. So I'm not trading again. Though it was too easy. I'm not gonna try and look for another entry when it was literally enter, take profit, risk free, no drawdown whatsoever. I'm gonna keep the trust levels low. Join the Zoom calls, Vincent. Just go to the website on the screen. Subscription or the one-time mentorship. Get into the Zoom calls. Are we doing Asian session now? I don't know. I will let you guys know on today. Wednesday, Thursday, we will do it. But I saw we did move pretty well yesterday. So I'm thinking we could have some possible movement, but might wait one more day just to make sure I feel comfortable looking at Asian again. But I'll let you guys know on Instagram if we're going to do Asian sessions tonight or not. But Wednesday, Thursday, we will for sure be there. So I think every session won. So if you traded with Monty, you won. If you traded with Rakil, you won. And if you got NYSE, you also won. Pretty day. Vincent, just go to the website or DM me on Instagram. And we can talk about it privately. I'm gonna step away real quick and then we'll check out some gold.
Yeagle.
Holy sh! Wow. God damn. Look, I'm glad I looked at the weekly. Sheesh. Austin, what time are you gonna be at? What time do you have to leave? No problem, Mary.
I'm leaving here around 10:30 because I gotta go help someone real quick, and I'll be back home.
Okay, whenever you come back, call me, and we'll go on Zoom and I'll help you figure that out.
All right, cool.
And this thing's really gonna push for that wick. God damn. Wild. Yeah, I'm glad I looked at the weekly, because I would have I mean, I think we're still gonna have a little bit of an issue here, maybe just a slight pullback for a higher low, but higher time frames are looking pretty bullish, so we'll see. But this was my first trade of the week besides those sells. What up, Gers? Yeah, we smashed the crap out of EJ this morning. It was quick too. Would you have considered the buy on the first bullish candle? What time was that? No, I did not. I was looking at it, and honestly, I thought about buying once it broke the high here. But I was looking at the hourly, and we had a bearish hourly close previous. So I was kind of thinking that this was just making a top hourly wick because we have lower high, but we have no lower low yet. So kind of a little indecisive on which way it's going. In that 30-minute, the stop loss was pretty big, and it just wasn't enough confirmation for what I was looking to see. Because with the hourly being bearish, I was kind of expecting us to continue to fall since there was nothing here until we created something. There was nothing here until we got down here, so I was expecting just a top wick, come down to here. But then we did go bullish on the hourly here, so I was like, okay, no bottom wicks down here yet. 4 hour doesn't have a bottom wick either. Do have a wick fill. Like, okay, we're still bullish, so if we get support, buys should make some sense. This really, wow. My 2-to-1, which is what I said I was looking for. I didn't think it was gonna happen. I didn't think I was gonna get 2-to-1, and 2-to-1 was 29 pips, and we hit 33.
Oh, you see when in a situation like this.
Yep.
Do you have all of this that's in profit you don't have secured right now?
What's up?
All of this profit that you have right now.
Yep.
That's not secured.
Nope, I secured at the 4 hour wick fill. I secured 85%, and I went risk free.
Okay.
Yep. So this is just my runner.
So if it goes up say it pushes up another 20 pips or 10 pips, you would just leave it. You wouldn't secure more.
Nope. I'm gonna once it hits that weekly wick fill, I'm gonna take it.
Okay.
If we get there. I gotta send. Thanks, Kennedy. Yeah, it was a good start to the week. Oh, that was an hourly close already. Oh, wow. Yeah, hopefully not too big of a bottom wick. Maybe, as long as this isn't a fake out up, I think everything's super bullish. We should be good. But maybe we'll wick down into one of these two top wicks, then continue up. But 30-minute did close above this area, so if we form support here, it just be moving up from there. If it breaks 1 hour resistance, would it be good to get in? Send a chart, and do you mean just a close above? You mean it break through, come back, form a support, and then take it? I need a little more information on kind of what you're thinking, what you're looking for. But unless this whole move up is a fake out, I would expect this next one to continue and push that wick fill, because the wick fill is only 20 pips away, and it looks like we got some pretty good volume here, so I don't see that being an issue. This resistance might be an issue, but I think we should still wick into it and at least attempt that wick fill. Yep, we'll check gold and we'll pull up some charts. Jesse, I don't think you sent a chart. You gotta send a chart and then I can pull it up. Thank you, Pabel. This is my favorite session, so that gold. You're welcome to me, no problem. Alright, GJ. Look, GJ also pushed up gold, pushing down. Oh wow. Hourly. Wow. 4 hour, where are we going here?
Gold, gold, gold.
I wonder if this is going to be an issue here. 1931. Looks like it was a pretty solid support to drive price up. Once we got here, we made higher lows each time. That might be an area. I think the next area, I don't think this is going to stop it. If it runs through this, I don't think this will stop it. I think we're either going to get down to like this area. But that's, man, that's really low. I don't know about that. Check out the daily. So we got to see if this daily closes under here. If it closes under here, what up, Naked Wicks? How's it going, bro? If this daily closes under here, or even like if the 4 hour closes and makes lower lows, lower highs, and we could anticipate that daily to close underneath. And then I mean, the next stop is 1810. That's a long way, but to be fair, that would still be making higher highs and higher lows if we kind of stop down here. Ideally, you'd want to see it here, but yeah, that's, I mean, we had this big drop here, and then once we created support, came right back up and continued. So I think just wait for a support, whether daily closes above here, maybe you get support here. This level kind of looked pretty important, got a big kind of long wick here, so might kind of drive up somewhere in this area, push back up, test the high. Otherwise, I think your next stop for a good support is kind of 1810 on the daily. I don't think any of these 4-hour little minor levels are gonna stop it, especially if it's running through all of this. These minor levels, I don't see it stopping. I see it stopping more so where we have this kind of consolidation down here. Because if we look, draw a box around it, kind of came up to it here, and down here we sort of had support, then we got resistance, and then we created support on top of it. So I think that would be one of the better supports to kind of watch for, but it's just a long way down. I mean, gold can do it easily, but just gotta wait for now, unless you're trying to take some quick sells. Like you're coming into pretty nasty support, so.
Hey, Paul, can I jump in here?
Yep, I was just about to ask, what do you have? But like,
Okay, so
you think in 1810 for support on the daily?
Go to the 4 hour. It's still an uptrend if you go from the very left of your chart right at the beginning.
Yep. Yeah.
Still an uptrend. Go to the daily. Still an uptrend.
Yep.
Weekly, still an uptrend.
Yep. Making a higher low.
Monthly, still an uptrend.
Yep.
So it's still buy every dip. This is just a massive correction. But 1913 was the high from 2011, right? That we broke. We were all talking about 1913 area from like 2012. I'll go back to it. March of 2011 was the high that we broke at 1919 area. So I don't think it goes below there, but I'm buying every little bit I can get right now, and I'll keep buying down to 1919 and even lower, because nothing's changed. The charts haven't changed. They haven't gone bearish, despite what a lot of people say this morning. So 1810 would be fine with me too. I'd still buy down there, but I think 1919 will be the low.
Yeah, like I said, 1810 seems really low, but still.
Yep.
I mean, if we wick down there, we're still kind of tapping in here.
Yeah, all higher time frames are still an uptrend. So people are not in this stream. People are freaking out. I'm like, I don't know why you're freaking out. It's still a massive uptrend.
Yeah, I mean, for scalping, definitely.
Right.
Some short-term scalps going. Yeah, that's super bearish on the 4 hour. And if you're looking for 10 to 20, 30, 40, 50 pips, then definitely don't sell right now. But if you were selling from up here, you got nice candles here. That'd be a nice. I collected some nice pips this.
Well, if you look at that, I can do this. Let me just do something real quick on the 4 hour. You still have the 4 hour up?
Yep.
There's that thing right there, right?
Yep.
There it is, longer width
body.
in the body right there. And then you place your stop, you put it right there, and then you place your stop above there. You would have done really well. So anyway,
That'd have been a really nice one.
But I'm still buying it.
I still think it's buys. It's just got to make a support.
Yep.
Yeah, so gold, I mean, nothing right now. It's coming into this. See what happens here first is what I would be looking for. See how that hourly reacts kind of in this area. EJ kind of hopefully just making a bottom wick, because that was an hourly open. Oh yeah, here Jesse, pull up your chart. Buys above this area. Yeah, if you close above, that would make sense. I mean, I think support down here would also make sense too. But buy above there would be good because it does look like it might be trying to range a little bit right here. But it is the 15-minute. So the 30 and the 1 hour probably look a lot cleaner. So yeah, I think support would be good. Or above there. That makes sense as well. As long as your traffic to the left. Solid. Send that chart, Austin.
In the first verse, I hit you with the pizza rhyme. Slip into the past, slippery sloping like I'm spitting slime. Ninja Turtles in time. I'm gonna shell shock this line so hard that it'll silence. Then my crescendo, mega.
So first 15 minutes of the new hourly open. Did tap into resistance here. But happened. Everything's bullish on every time frame pretty much. So I would expect this to. I think we still got a good chance of getting that week. Very clean to left. I think it looks good then, Jesse. Like a solid trade. Get it. Got no news. Oh, GBP had AUD here in 839. 830, that was just yellow folder. Foul. Okay. It was a quick in and out. No, Saeed, I will not. If I get a trade in Asian and I can get it risk free and there's no news coming in on that pair, then there's a chance I would hold it overnight into like London and New York.
Always wanted
get the money and run. I get the money and run. You think I'm falling in love, but it's just no one to bluff.
You want to do US 30 for a minute, Paul? Someone was asking about US 30.
Yeah.
No, I'm not complete, but it's so good. No, you can't replace it. Level up, level up.
1 hour, 4 hour.
Let's go to the daily.
Mighty
So there was a
bullish,
level. There was a level at 28.1, right in there, right 20, right there. That I think we're gonna. We had our big run up yesterday, right?
Yep.
So I think today probably will be, possibly be some selling, just a little bit of a retrace back down to move up again. That was a pretty big rally yesterday. So I'm thinking sells today, but if it pops up above that 28.1 area that I made that little green mark on, then you would obviously consider it more buying right around there, right? Oh, sorry. So pop up above there and then pull back, we could do that. But I think it's pretty worn out at this point, to be honest. So I'd be looking for opportunities to sell if you get a rejection candle. But if it goes above that and then pulls back, I'll buy, obviously. But man, that's a big run up yesterday.
Yeah, that thing rallied pretty hard. It's gonna be buying the top of structure.
Yeah. So I'd be looking for sells, but I need some rejection, I guess, to do that.
Like hourly sort of created that resistance, so get under support here. You got a nice move back down to 27,850.
But that candle right there is also forming, like I like to see it on the 1 hour with rejection. So it's tough. It's a tough one right now.
It could keep running up. I mean, with gold driving down, I'd probably say the dollar's pretty strong right now.
Yeah.
So maybe it does keep rallying for now. Maybe it pushes up and then pulls back.
It definitely could.
Asian session will be back tonight or tomorrow. I'll post it up on my Instagram. Yeah, it looks like GU's pretty indecisive right now. Slowly kind of going up with higher low, higher low, higher low sort of thing, but looks a little messy. UJ's trying to push up. Oh, looks like it hit that hourly resistance Austin was waiting for. Yep, okay. Hopefully our EJ can keep going. David, you just go to the indicators and session time zones. And then you can set up the sessions you look at. Nice job, Curtis. Very nice. You send those charts, get them labeled up. Nice job, Tides. Very nice. See you later, Clay. See you tomorrow.
Hey, Paul, can I get your opinion?
Yeah.
Over on GJ, you had that nice move up with NYSE open, and then we're in this current 30-minute candle doing a little bit of a pullback. You looking to add positions here or just hold the runner for the long-term weekly wick fill?
I'll just hold. I'm not going to add. I don't like adding.
But you don't like subtracting either.
No. No, I did not trade or stop trading GJ. I just liked EJ better. So setup looked a little clearer. Targets were a little easier to pick. So everyone smashed it. Amazing. See you later, Phil. Have a good one for the day. I'd really like this 30-minute to close a little weaker, but gotta find some support. It's kind of trying to, but it's 5-minute. I'll take that with a grain of salt. 15-minute might be trying to. I mean, we gotta see some higher lows first. $300 to $500 a month. I don't know what the conversion would be for you, but I would say based on my risk comfortability, I don't know what yours is, so you got to figure out what you're comfortable with, not comfortable with. I'd be comfortable with 1 to 2% per session for risk. So I think that would probably be, you'd have to make like 150 to 200 per session if you did 2 sessions. That would get you around 300, 400. Oh no, that's a day. So you want a month. Okay, I read that wrong. A month. Math. Make 500 a month. Got 5 trading days in a week. Hold on. 4 weeks. I had 5 trading days. That didn't work out. And then divide 5 trading days a week. You need to make about $25 a day on your account. And we'll just say you do 1 session. Keep it simple. So $25 a day. I think if you want to do a little bit higher aggressive risk in a $500 account USD, to make 25 a session would be very realistic and fairly proper risk. If you want to have a lower risk, I think 1,000 could be good, but yeah, 25. And even if you had a $250 account, you'd have to lose 10 times in a row to empty your account. And if you know what you're doing, you shouldn't lose 10 times in a row without a single win. I mean, you could do 250, maybe 500. The higher you go, the better risk management you can have. But I think if you had 500, that would be more than enough to make $25 per session per day, which would then hit you at the 500 monthly goal. If you do 300, you can go even lower. So If 150, 1%. Depends on you. Depends on what you like to risk and don't like to risk. 150 is 5% and you're okay with that and you know what you're doing. Gotta do what you like. If you know what you're doing, especially, then it is really high risk. But if you're totally comfortable with it, you don't make emotional trades or do dumb stuff, then I think you could be fine. Nice job, Relay. Good luck. First part's the harder part. Second part is cakewalk. Yep, appreciate it, Javi. Looks like this thing's trying to flip. What's the 15? 15 might be trying to create some support. If we break this bearish candle, we're going to have much higher probability of continuing. But bullish 30-minute close too would be even better. Like we have that area to the left we had marked. Make that look a little prettier. Like it might be trying to create support up there. Got a minute left. Still 30 on the hourly. Need to see higher lows and higher highs to continue for that wick fill. Yeah, win rate's not as important. I mean, it's still pretty important, but your risk management, trade management, the risk to reward ratio you target, there's a lot of factors that can go into that. I mean, if you trade 10-to-1 risk to rewards only, but you win 20% of the time, you're still making money. If you always minimize your losses by 50% on every trade, and you trade 1-to-1s, I mean, there's a lot of variables in that. I have no idea. I did not look at GJ's week. I don't see any weekly wick fill on GJ. Looks like it's at resistance. Looks like it could be breaking through as well. And if you were looking about this wick, that wick fill's done. I know a little bit, Vincent. Know a little bit. Jesse sent a chart. We already went over US 30. No idea. Could go. Don't look at US 30. I would say send a chart. Yep, Evan, I sent the link in the Slack group about 45 minutes ago. Yeah, it looks like we could be trying to make some support. Yeah, there's lots of volume in NYSE. Typically, we'll get good volume for about another hour, so like 10:30 Central Time. It tends to die out a little bit. Sometimes it keeps running, but after 10:30, I like to just kind of, if I don't have one by 10:30, then I either missed all the opportunities this morning earlier, or there just weren't any. So if there weren't any, and I didn't miss any from 5 to 10:30, then why would I just continue to sit there and take it? Call it a day, come back the next day. So I prefer to drop for the first 3 minutes. First 3 minutes and the last 3 minutes have no relevancy whatsoever to me. Candle's got to make higher highs and higher lows. That is all that is important. If it pushes up before making a bottom wick, breaks the high, then maybe I let that one go because it didn't make a higher low first. It just made a higher high. But just watching the candles form, there is no this minute is special, that minute is special. If that were the case, everyone would do that and everyone would win every trade. So those first couple minutes, not very. All that's important to me is the candle forming, and then higher highs and higher lows, or lower lows and lower highs. If we break this previous bearish 30-minute high, probably we'll have a much higher probability of continuing up then. What's up, Raymond? We break that hourly high, we could see another move. Oh. Yep, yeah. Looks like we did just make a new hourly high. So we got hourly higher high, higher low. Maybe the next 12 minutes will push that wick fill. Yep, thank you, Thai. Appreciate it. I think this session will be a lot more fun. More action. Oh, that's not good. Let's see where this 30-minute close is. There's an hourly close as well, too.
UJ is moving in the right direction for me right now.
Yeah.
If it makes a lower low right here, I'm gonna buy in or sell in.
And that's right at your resistance, too.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, lower low, lower high.
I'll probably go risk free right until that last support right there.
Down here?
Yep.
Yep. Yeah, I think once you get halfway down, decent to this area.
First off, man, I'm tired of this itch. Grab my girl again, bro, man, you thinking you slick? At first, man, my mom was in a stupor. It seems they ain't learned on that song Super Cooper Troopers. So I got up and said,
Everything's doing a little bit of a pullback right now, it seems.
before I go make a bloody Larry, Cooper Jr. Morton and Desert Cooper Hari. Ran into some fire bros, they make me very worried. Stood tall and I went off like a missile. And much to my pleasure, I was awarded with a war whistle. Now I'm in the Iceland, Lemmy, I'm here. Wendy thankful for the war, who was in the clear. At this point, I'm on the slip and slide with so much swag. I turn around on the ice and do the slip and glide. Woke up in the morning, didn't think my day be such a hassle. All I'm hearing now is your princess in another castle. Step 1, pulse in the place. Step 2, make sure you leave a trace. Akuba shells and goombas when you smash in their face. You thought that was rough? Oh, just you wait. Step 3, while they writhing and they dying, watch me flying to save the girl. Come on, man, I'm trying. Step 4, kill them off with no haste. Now I'm baffled. Wait, my princess is in another castle? Now since they got me running, got me looking, figured I'd swing by toad, see what they got cooking. Tanuki suit, frog suit, and even having fire flowers. Secret agent 24 hours a day, Jack Bauer. Continue this, the Goombas, man, they're gonna get stomped. Even the Thwomp's gonna
Austin, you want to send your UJ chart? It'll be EJ and GJ. Today was EJ. There we go. So if it breaks this low, you're gonna get in. Awesome.
Oh, sorry, I was muted.
If it breaks this low, you're gonna get in, right?
Yep.
That looks good. Then you can get, once you get to this first support, you're gonna get break even.
Yeah.
Perfect. I think that looks good.
From Dorne to the Stormlands, the north and beyond, to the Westlands and Essos, I'm keeping it strong. From the Crownlands to the Reach, you know I'm getting love. To the Riverlands and because I've got that dragon blood. So follow, more clueless. I thought that you knew this, but dragons aren't people. You know we've been through this. I'm quick to burn a hater, no mercy. Damagers smacking kings in the face like my name was Cersei Lannister. Burn, burn, yes you're gonna burn. 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 I got dragon blood, what you wanna do, son? I got dragon blood, what you wanna do? I got dragon blood, what you wanna do, son? Cause I'm always going hard with my cracking crew. I got dragon blood, what you wanna do, son? I got dragon blood, what you wanna do? I got dragon blood, what you wanna do, son? Cause I'm always going hard with my cracking crew. I got burn, burn, yes you're gonna burn. I got burn, burn. These aren't kid gloves.
Oh, wow, UJ rejected all the way up. Hey guys, we got our pips. I'm gonna let this go. If it starts making lower lows on the hourly, might close out. But for now, I'm gonna leave this in. See if we can push up. Yeah, we'll be back tomorrow.